G'day, Wally here. Been tidying up some aluminium for the last while, working on the V6 tidy up, and got that far with my first intake manifold, which was a bit of a revelation, right? So did a whole lot of sanding, lost a heap of hours into it, and then I got this idea of glass blasting it, and that was an absolute revelation. Tidied up all the nooks and crannies and stuff, but it's never going to get into anything that would be polishable as such, so well, not without another whole heap of sanding. So overall it's pretty tidy, but it's just a tidy version of the original. In the last few days I moved on to this one, made it a whole lot shinier, and I ground off all the cast markings on it, the part number and all that sort of carry on. So that's really nice along all the big smooth surfaces anyway, but again, you got to call it somewhere onto the niggly bits, don't you? So with all that in mind, I've done a bit of work on this timing cover and previously as well, and that's pretty good, but onwards and upwards, right? Here's this other timing cover which I'm going to do some work on and see if I can get that one a bit better. The second intake manifold went better, so maybe the second timing cover will go better. So let's go through that process. First step, hacksaw. Get all the worst bits off that you don't like. Then some grinding. Then something like 180 grit for the ugliest pieces, 300 grit, 400 grit, 800 grit, 1200 grit. I didn't go to 2000. I don't think you need to. That's shiny enough from 6 to 8 feet for me. G'day, so I'm just about at the good bit here now. Spent about 12 hours sanding. Started with 80 grit on the rotary tool there. That was good for getting into the niggly bits. Then went 150 grit, 280, 400, 800, 1200, 2000, and they get a bit easier as you go on. So I'm getting pretty excited about giving this a bit of a shine up. So this is the finish after 2000 grit. You can definitely see the scratches. You put one swipe across it and you'll see the scratches with any of the sandpapers. So it's pretty niggly actually. If you got to do the whole lot with each sandpaper before you move on, because you accidentally scratch it and you have to go back another couple of grits to get rid of that scratch. So this will be coming up pretty good, I reckon. We'll see how we go in the next hour or so. Pretty excited. Let's go. Well, that was fun. Not going to lie, there's still a few scratches in there, but the amount of work that would go into that to avoid seeing these scratches would just blow my mind, eh? But looks a whole lot better than it used to, right? The machine did a real good job around the outside bit through all those niggly pieces. Then I gave it a wee hoon down that side there, and you could see the machine marks all through it, so I hand polished them out. So the trick would be to keep the machine away from the flat surfaces. But yeah, she did a pretty good job around there. I'll chuck a couple before and after photos in as well, just to see what it looks like, but should look good from about 3 feet, right?